Sath, as you sleep, you start to toss and turn and become restless. And you find yourself in a dream. You are enveloped in a dense swirling mist that obscures your surroundings. And as the mist clears, you find yourself transported once again into a nightmarish reenactment of a fateful event. You find yourself in the Abbey with Father Lucian as you watch as Strahd once again rips his throat out. You stand in this room, the flickering candles casting the eerie shadows on the stone wall. And then the lights go dark. The candles dim. You see Father Lucian kneeling in prayer, his countenance deeply marked by weariness and sorrow, as he is illuminated by a single spotlight. And as you look upon him, he stands up and he says, "Sathriel, my son, you carry a heavy burden, one I wish I could have lightened for you. My sacrifice was needed for the greater good. Your heart aches as you look upon Father Lucian, as his voice echoes through the chamber. And you feel the weight of your own helplessness, a haunting memory not only of that tragic night, but one long ago on another battlefield. You hear words come from your own mouth. "I should have acted differently, Father. I could have prevented your death." The scene again replays in front of you, leading up to Father Lucian's death, the sounds of the frenzied vampire spawn, the desperate battle with your friends around you, your inability to protect the priest torturing you as the dream plays on. You hear Father Lucian's voice again. "No, Sathriel, it was not your fault. You were following your duty just as I was. You must learn to forgive yourself." Your heart aches with overwhelming guilt and despair that you felt that night. But the dream kind of forces you to confront darkness that still lingers, not just from that event, but from your past as well. The dream starts to fade and you wake, your heart heavy with grief and resolved guilt for both Father Lucian and friends of your past. The vivid recollection haunting you as you wake into the waking world once again.
As I wake, I notice I'm gripping my sword tightly with both hands and realizing that I've driven it into the ground, and not realizing that the sword is starting to act and make me react. And now I know that things would not have changed no matter what. But my sword is the only thing that I can trust and have my faith in. But I don't know if the thing that I trust and have faith in is good or evil. All I know is it's what will keep me alive. And with that, I like to make sure I can keep my ways as a paladin. But I do find myself under under a shadow patron of the blade. And I wake up and say, oh, fuck.